Well, the main way the approach can go wrong is if we do bad work. There's a couple ways that you can go wrong. One is you can go wrong in the research process. You can get things wrong, and that is going to happen. I mean, that's not a hypothetical. I mean, we make mistakes daily, and so the question then is, what mistakes really hurt you? Well, the mistakes that really hurt you are not if you make a mistake about the catalyst. Some catalysts will occur, some catalysts won't. The question is, do you want to be in a situation where the catalyst doesn't develop, that you are so exposed, so dependent upon that one outcome, that if it turns out differently, you are truly going to get hurt. And there certainly have been cases where I've made those mistakes, but they are so unpleasant that it forces you to try very hard to make sure that there is enough of a margin of safety, that you very well might see, okay, if the catalyst doesn't occur, I'm going to suffer. I'm going to have a loss that day. But is it a loss that is permanent, or is it a loss that's recoverable? Are there other paths to value realization? And that is a primary focus. Once again, it comes back to looking at the portfolio as a portfolio of risk and trying to manage that risk accordingly. And the returns sort of take care of themselves. The other way that you can make mistakes is in your risk management of simply being greedy, of not taking some chips off the table during good times, not getting loose on your valuation discipline, of saying, the hardest part in value investing, and maybe even more so in opportunistic value investing, is there are a lot of times when you should be doing nothing. And it's very hard for most people, and particularly for myself, to do nothing. It's just that is difficult, and I think that is one of the biggest challenges, but probably one of the biggest swing factors in determining who is good and who can be great in this business, is knowing when, as Buffett says, waiting for the fat pitch, right? And the emphasis I think most people put on that is the fat pitch. I think the emphasis should really be on the waiting.